The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the steps involved to create and import a BibTeX file into the algorithm publication tool. BibTeX is a bibliographic tool that uses LaTeX to organize a user's references and create a bibliography. Each reference is formatted with a specific structure that is used to create the bibliography. I am going to start by showing one way to get reference information properly formatted for BibTeX. First, navigate to Google Scholar and search for a topic of interest. From the Google Scholar web page, I have already completed a search for tornado climatology. There are thousands of search results, however, we will look at the first result, an augmented tornado climatology. To get reference information regarding this article, first click on Cite. This brings up various reference styles for this article. At the bottom left, it says BibTeX. Clicking on this, we will see the article's reference information formatted in the BibTeX structure. We can copy this information and paste it into a text editor. Navigate to a text editor and open up a new file. I am using Microsoft's Visual Studio. Next, paste your copied reference information into the new file. Make sure to save the file as a BibTeX file. It will have the extension .bib. I have already created an example file with 5 references for this tutorial. Once all of your references are added to your file, the next important step is to use a BibTeX file cleaner. There could potentially be issues importing the file into the algorithm publication tool if the file is not cleaned first. There are several free BibTeX file cleaners available. Before we move on to the cleaner, copy all of your reference information. Here we navigated to the Google website and searched for BibTeX Cleaner. There are many search results. We can click on the first search result called BibTeX Tidy. First, delete the example content. Next, paste your reference content into the editor. Notice the current formatting of your references, which is not perfectly aligned. At the bottom right of the page, click on Tidy to clean up the BibTeX file. Notice how the file formatting was cleaned up. Now copy the cleaned up references and paste them back into your BibTeX file in your text editor. Now we are ready to open a document and import our BibTeX file. Now we have navigated to the Algorithm Publication Tools homepage. At the top right, notice that I am already logged into the tool. You will see my username, contributor@apt.com. Move your cursor over and click on Dashboard. This will navigate you to all documents that you are lead author or contributor on. I have already created an empty document for this tutorial. Clicking on the document title will open up the file. In the top left, click the drop-down arrow to switch from viewing to editing mode. Now we can make edits to the document. In the top right, there is another drop-down that allows for fast navigation between each section of the ATBD. We are interested in the References section, so we will click on it. There are 2 ways to add references into an ATBD. First, we can click Add New to manually add in references. This can be tedious and lead to accidental input errors. The second option is to import our BibTeX file by simply clicking on Import from BibTeX file. Then navigate to where you saved your file. Notice the prompt states there are 5 references in the selected file, which is correct. Our BibTeX file contains 5 references. Next, click Import and our references will be imported into the document. Fields associated with the reference can be seen or edited by clicking the Edit icon. Note that the reference fields were populated using the BibTeX file. Make sure to click Save before navigating away from this page. If you don't save, a warning will appear stating that the content has not been saved. Now let's add one of our references to the body of our document. As before, let's use this drop-down menu to navigate to the Introduction section. From the Introduction section, we will add a reference under the subheading, Historical Perspective. We can add a reference into this section using the Rich Text Editor. Locate the reference icon and then click on it. Then use the drop-down arrow to select the desired reference. A pop-up will appear with all of the information related to the selected reference. Then click Insert. Make sure to click Save. In order to download the document, we must be in viewing mode. In the top left, use the drop-down to switch from editing mode back to viewing mode. In the top right, locate the download button in the top right. Click Download and select Document PDF. The PDF will download. This may take several seconds to download. If we scroll down to the Historical Perspective subheading in the Introduction section, we can see our in-text citation. It is an APA reference style. Next, we can scroll down to the reference section of the document. Notice that the full reference was added to this section. Only references that were included in the body of the document will appear in the reference section. This is why only one of our 5 references appears on the PDF. These are the general steps to get reference information into the correct BibTeX format. Clean the file, import the file into the algorithm publication tool, insert a reference into the text and download a PDF version of our document.